of appropriate that, this horse is going to be really in the limelight and big thing for racing and all that, and that the owners are these people that are very involved in the jockey club. That's been a big push behind the, followhorseracing.com and ABR Live.
Well, you're exactly right. Not only do they put their resources to their horses and their enjoyment with that, but they're trying to do a lot of things to promote the sport. Not only through the jockey club, but through their time also. And Mr. Phipps a couple of years ago told me, said I'm going to make a huge effort to make this better. And I think you see, the outward stuff that the jockey club is doing, through financing a lot of TV stuff and media stuff with this America's Greatest Racing thing going on, and among other things. Really, their dedication to the sport and trying to make it better. Sometimes I even wonder myself, why do you put so much time into this? But that's the way they feel, and they're really, really, really huge advocates of racing, and they want to see racing get back to where it was. I don't know if that's all possible with the day and time that we're living in, but they are making a huge effort and a huge personal sacrifice to try to make the sport a better game.
I'm assuming Chip gave out orb to everybody at 4th Street Live.
He
might have. Down there.
He might have, but he was. They were two pretty excited young guys, Chip and Reeve, and it was a thrill for me even to be able to experience a day like yesterday, and Chip was at the Florida Derby with them, and hopefully maybe they'll be in Baltimore and we'll be able to do it again. For Chip, it's relative. This is all relatively new, so he's seeing a lot of things that he's never seen before, and that's good for him. I think he can take it back to 4th Street Live and with a little bit better experience on really what the ups and downs of the games are. With him, it's kind of been mostly the ups lately, but he'll see a lot of the downs too, and it was a thrill to be able to experience yesterday, and with Chip's Florida Derby too, with them. And I think that they also took a lot out of it. Reeve wants to be a trainer, as I told him last night. I hope I'm looking forward to the day that maybe it happens to you.
You put on that shirt this morning. Did the silks remind you of anything?
This shirt?
Oh, the Phipps stable.
Oh, the Phipps stable. Well,
what?
Yeah.
Kind of like Secretariat.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, I didn't think about that. It was the one that was sitting out on the chair that I put on, but that's the thought I hadn't thought about.
That's a college's question.
Yeah, maybe it is. maybe it is karma, but as I said, I'm really looking forward to 2 weeks from now and getting this thing all rolling again.
You don't dream of winning the Preakness the way you do the Derby.
No.
Maybe now you do.
No, but I got beat a nose in it one time, a short nose. So, anytime that happens, you say, boy, I want to get back and redeem this. So, I just hopefully everything goes well the next 2 weeks, and I can't wait to run him again.
So what is it about him that gives you some confidence that a quick turnaround may not be that bad?
Well, but really, Dave, because I've been amazed at how well he's come out of his races. After the Florida Derby, I went back to Payson Park the next morning, and he's standing up there looking out of his stall, and same thing yesterday when I got back from all the goings on over there. He was done up back in his stall, and standing up at the front, eating out of his hay rack, and so plus he's not been overdone. So what's he had? He's had 4 races in 4 months now. So I think that I think he's got a good opportunity to bounce out of this thing the right way, and if he doesn't, have to take another look. But I think as what I look at right now, I think we'll be fine.
When do you have to be in Baltimore? When do you want to go to Baltimore?
Well, he's going to go to New York this morning, and from New York, I just have to, I'll have to rely on what I see and what Jen tells me, and I think that probably next Monday or Tuesday, I'd like to get him down there and sort of get used to it. But as I told her last night, I said, on your ride to Wilmington, Delaware today, you're going to have to, put the party hat behind you and start thinking about, give me some ideas of what you think, and if we have to go earlier or we have to go later. But that's sort of been what my game plan was. I mean, I had a little bit of a game plan, before yesterday of what I thought I wanted to do if something did happen, or we just ran really good and didn't win, of how I wanted to handle that situation, and that's kind of what I'm thinking about. Right now, I'm really looking forward to getting him back to Belmont and sort of getting him settled into an atmosphere that he hadn't seen for the last week or so, and it'll be quiet there, and just be able to evaluate what I see. And we'll go back to the track probably Wednesday morning, and I can't wait.
When did this sink in, or has it sunk in?
Well, it hadn't sunk in. I mean, the biggest thing that I saw, I think probably when I sit down and tonight when I get home, it'll probably start sinking in a little bit. When I was over in the museum and they were making an introduction, and they, I don't know whether it was a replay or what it was, and they said now the winner of the 139th Kentucky Derby, well, we had a little something to do with that. So I think that's when maybe that I really realized. But obviously it was an amazing thrill for me, and to see him run the way that he ran, was a lot of fun. As I was watching the process unfold, I really couldn't believe what I was seeing. And then watching the replays over there when we went over that thing, it even got better and better, because there's so much anticipation as you're watching the race that probably you miss some things. And then to watch those replays again and to see really how well he ran and how well Joel rode him, and